We had done a lot of research on local companies. We knew that we're lifelong Midwesterners, so we knew that when we moved to Virginia, we wanted a pool. That was actually part of the promise that we made to the kids, is that that would be part of the package of getting down here. And we looked at a lot of different companies, and we went through a little bit of conversations with some people, and felt that Solid Structures really was the company that was listening to what we wanted and was really the right partner for us to kind of create not just a hole in the ground with water in it, but an actual full backyard environment.
So when we started to think about creating a design, we wanted it to be cohesive with the look of the house and really look like an extension of our house in our backyard. And what I loved about Solid Structures is that they helped us to kind of transfer some pictures that we saw into what really fit our backyard. We wanted something really clean and sleek and in keeping with the colors of our house.
Mm-hmm. I think we had a lot of really specific ideas of what we were looking for, and also wanted individual spaces within the space. We wanted a space to eat, we wanted a space to play, a space to relax, and just being able to sort of make sure that all of that was encompassed in the design and the execution was really important to us.
So meeting with Kim was incredibly helpful because it really made the original vision come to life for us. We could get a feel of what was really working, and then if there were minor tweaks that we wanted to do, we could do that right there in person with her. We had the opportunity to even try different pool layouts and different designs, and she could do it right there with us in person.
I think we had a lot of questions too about the space. This is not, the easiest space in which to work in, but we had really specific ideas of what we wanted, and we knew that we would need some help visualizing how that was all going to come together. If there were any surprises, that we were surprised by how hard everybody worked on our project. Again, the hardscaping we chose and what we wanted to do is not simple, right? So I think just the amount of, the communication was phenomenal. We always knew when people were coming out. There was never any question. We were always in constant communication. And even just from emails or texting, it just felt very fluid. We never were surprised by anything along the way. And there's always going to be hiccups and little things that are going to change based on topography or weather or whatever else. And I felt like we always felt like we had a partner throughout the entire process.
So the pool cleaning has actually become one of our family routines. We kind of take turns coming out here, and I work from home, so it's kind of a nice break in the middle of my day to come out and just check on the pool and put in the pool robot and make sure it's all ready to go for when the kids get home from school. It hasn't been as hard as I originally anticipated. When you think about caring for a pool, the equipment has really made it quite easy to maintain. So one of the things that was really important to me in this design was having a place for our older kids, but also our younger kid. And so having the tanning ledge splash pad was a really great option for him, where I felt like he could have a place that he could play with a little bit more autonomy with us still around. But we also have a bigger pool for the older kids to be in. So it really offers kind of that flexibility for our entire family. So choosing landscaping was done in partnership with Solid Structures. This is not our forte by any means, and so we really looked to them for recommendations on what would do well in our pool and in our climate. And I really appreciated how we were given choices for different options, different colors, so that we could really make it our own with support and guidance around that. And so far we've really enjoyed all of the landscaping and the colors that are coming through.
So I think from start to finish, from design with Kim to execution with Alex and Steven and the entire Solid Structures team, we would highly recommend them to anybody who's looking, for anything from a simple to a more complex project like ours. And, again, it's design, it's the execution of it, but then also the support after the project is done, I think is so important. We've had little things that we've had questions. Obviously, we're new to pool ownership, so, our sales rep, Aaron, who's just an incredible person, has always been so fast with his communication. I've had a million questions for him after the completion. It feels as though we weren't just stuck with something. It feels that there's a team behind us and they stand behind their product. And the support we've received afterwards has been just as impressive as the overall process. We're incredibly happy.